Have you ever really thought about, the jump from just using AI tools to actually building something with them?
Oh, yeah.
It feels like this huge gap for a lot of people.
It really does.
How does someone, maybe someone who doesn't have a super technical background,
hmm
go from just watching AI happen to like being a creator?
That's a massive challenge, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
AI is everywhere now,
Right?
but for most folks, it's still pretty surface level interaction. The real power,
Yeah.
the ability to actually make an impact, well, that comes from understanding what's going on underneath
Uh-huh.
and being able to shape it yourself.
Exactly. And that's actually the territory we're jumping into today.
Okay.
This deep dive is all focused on Zen. It's this really pioneering initiative.
Right. I've heard a bit about them.
Yeah, they're working on making AI feel more accessible, more real, something you can actually do. And for all sorts of learners, too, kids, professionals, everyone in between.
So really broadening that access.
Totally. They're sort of redefining what AI literacy even means.
Okay, so for this deep dive, what sources are we working with?
We've got a pretty interesting mix. There's an excerpt from a YouTube video transcript, and it actually shows step by step how someone builds an AI model in their program. It's very hands-on.
Oh, cool. So we get to see the how.
Yeah. And then we have a breakdown of their whole platform, Zen World, what it offers.
Okay.
And maybe most importantly, there's this really in-depth article. It covers Zen's origins, their whole philosophy, how they've grown and changed.
Gotcha. A good spread of sources then.
Right. So our mission today is basically to unpack Zen's unique way of teaching AI.
How they make it stick.
Exactly. How they turn the theory into actual creation. And this is really fascinating how they're using blockchain for verifiable credentials.
Ah, the Web3 angle.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so by the end, you should have a really clear idea of what makes Zen different and why they're making some serious waves in education right now.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay, let's unpack this.
So what I find really compelling about Zen is, where they started, Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like they launched with huge venture capital or big corporate backing.
Right, not a typical tech startup story.
Not at all. It
Yeah.
started from this pretty simple but really powerful idea. Education just wasn't keeping up, especially with AI.
Yeah.
Most families, most schools, they were kind of lost. How do you even teach this stuff effectively?
So Zen just stepped into that gap.
Pretty much. They started the AI Pioneer Program.
Mm-hmm.
And get this, it was apparently the first AI literacy program for young people in the U.S. ever.
Wow, really? The first?
That's what the source says. And their first pilot, they launched it with just like a $4,000 in-kind donation. Very small scale.
Tiny.
But it showed something really important. Kids couldn't just understand AI concepts, they could actually build working apps with it.
That's huge because it connects right back to their core philosophy, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Zen flips the script on AI literacy. It's not about memorizing definitions or, ticking boxes.
Right, not just book smarts.
No. It's about making things,
Yeah.
getting verifiable results, having a real sense of ownership over what you create.
Mm-hmm.
Their explicit goal is that learners walk away with actual, tangible stuff, a portfolio of projects they built.
Yeah.
And that confidence you get from, as they put it, shipping real work.
I like that phrase, shipping real work.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's such a contrast to traditional education, which can be so focused on just tests and grades.
Definitely. And you see that learning by doing thing immediately in their AI Pioneer program. It's structured over 8 weeks.
Okay.
4 modules. The first couple weeks are orientation, safety stuff, which is obviously crucial with AI.
Super important.
But then weeks 3 and 4, boom, you're building actual functional applications.
That's right into it.
Yeah, no waiting around. It's immediate hands-on creation, not just abstract theory.
Okay, but that raises a question for a lot of us, right? Like people who aren't coders.
Mm-hmm.
What does building an AI model actually look like for them? Is it super complex?
That's where the YouTube source is really helpful. It shows how Zen basically demystifies it all.
How so?
Well, learners are guided through just a few simple steps. They copy little bits of code,
Right.
paste them into a preset environment, often on platforms like Hugging Face.
Right. Hugging Face is pretty standard.
Exactly. And literally within minutes, they've deployed their own working AI model.
Wow, that fast.
Yeah. Maybe it's an image generator, maybe a language translator, but it's theirs.
That's got to be empowering.
Totally. It's about seeing the results almost instantly instead of getting, bogged down in complicated code syntax right away.
That makes sense. That immediate feedback loop is key.
For sure.
And so by weeks 5 and 6, they're actually publishing these tools. making them public.
Yeah, often using Hugging Face Spaces, which is basically this online hub where developers share and run their models and apps easily.
Right.
And the article mentions some really cool projects people have built, like Prompt a Planet, which makes a whole world based on a text description. Or another one, Qwen3 Coda Web Dev, that can apparently turn natural language instructions into actual websites.
Seriously. That's impressive.
Isn't it? These aren't just like little class exercises. They're functioning tools that show real skill.
Okay, so they build real stuff.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned something about validation, credentials, and blockchain.
Yes. Let's pivot to that because it's genuinely innovative. How Zen handles proof of learning
Okay,
instead of just, printing out a certificate.
the usual PDF.
Right. Zen linked projects directly to blockchain verification. Very early on, too. This totally changes how you prove what you can do.
This is, I think, a really crucial point, maybe one of their biggest innovations.
Mm-hmm.
They created something called the Zen card. It's essentially a credential, but it's backed by blockchain.
Okay, so what does that actually mean, blockchain backed?
It means every project you finish, every build you complete, it gets hashed, turned into a unique digital fingerprint, basically.
Oh, got it.
And that fingerprint is stored securely on-chain.
On-chain meaning.
Meaning on a public, secure, distributed ledger. Think of it like a permanent digital record book that can't be tampered with.
Ah, okay. Immutable.
Exactly. It creates this permanent, non-transferable proof of what a learner has actually accomplished. Verifiable by anyone, anywhere.
Wow.
It's essentially a tamper-proof digital portfolio of what you've made, not just what someone says you know. And it doesn't depend on Zen or any single institution to validate it.
So that's the Web3 part, decentralized, user-owned.
Precisely. It brings in those Web3 ideas, decentralization, user ownership, verifiable digital assets.
That is fascinating. It really makes you think about what a resume might look like in the future, right?
Totally.
A collection of things you verifiably did, not just a list of claims.
Exactly. But, beyond the tech itself, the Zen card,
Mm-hmm.
what are the hurdles or maybe the implications for getting this adopted, like in schools or by employers?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah. The tech is cool, but does it integrate?
Well, the potential is definitely there. But the big challenge is getting widespread adoption, getting existing systems, schools, companies to recognize and integrate these decentralized credentials.
Right. It's a mindset shift.
It is. Traditional institutions are used to being the ones who issue the credentials. Handing that over, or at least accepting a new model, that takes time. But the transparency, the fact that it's immutable, that's incredibly powerful for validating skills, especially in a field like AI that moves so fast.
Yeah, where a traditional degree might already be out of date by the time you get it.
Exactly. This can show current practical abilities.
It's definitely a compelling vision. And it seems like Zen has grown quite a bit since that first small pilot program.
Oh, absolutely. They've expanded a lot. Now they have 3 main tracks for different groups.
Okay.
There's the homeschool kit. It's an 8-week thing, self-paced lessons, even offline mini labs. Seems great for families doing homeschooling.
Makes sense. And the others.
Then there's the verifiable builder track that's aimed more at teens, young adults, professionals.
And for this track, every time you complete a lab, it automatically triggers an on-chain attestation.
Ah, so it directly links your progress to those blockchain credentials we talked about.
Exactly. Building that verifiable record as you go.
Clever.
And the third track, it's called AgentOps Pro. This one's for more experienced people, developers, operators.
So shifting focus a bit.
Yeah. It's less about just building the models and more about how to responsibly run them, scale them up, manage them in a real operational setting.
Got it. Covering the whole life cycle.
Right. And beyond the tracks, they've also launched this thing called the AI Arena.
AI Arena.
Yeah, it's a public platform. Anyone can go on and basically play around with and compare all the top AI models side by side, like GPT-5, Claude, Gemini, Llama.
Oh, wow. So you can test them against each other directly.
Seems like it. And their main Zen World platform lists a bunch of other tools too, an AI comparison tool, a 3D logo generator, coding tools, that multi-model arena, even an interactive periodic table, strangely enough.
Ah, okay. A diverse toolkit. It shows how broad they're thinking.
And this adaptability, keeping up with the latest models and tools, that seems really important in AI education.
Hugely important. The sources emphasize that Zen is built to update almost in real time. So learners always get access to the newest stuff, the latest safety practices, responsible development techniques. That's critical.
Yeah, you can't teach AI with last year's tech.
Definitely not. And they've already reached hundreds of people, apparently, across the U.S., internationally, too. They're starting to partner with schools, even corporations.
And the stats on the Zen World platform look pretty impressive, too. What were they again?
Yeah, 7.3 million generations, or whatever that counts precisely.
Interactions, maybe?
Probably. 17.8 thousand members. And get this, a 95% program completion rate.
95%. That's incredibly high for any kind of online or blended learning.
Right. It suggests people are really engaged in seeing it through.
So, looking ahead, what's next for Zen World Domination?
Well, maybe global scale. They have plans to localize their stuff into Spanish, French, other languages.
Makes sense for broader reach.
They're fully rolling out those non-transferable blockchain credentials we discussed.
Okay.
And expanding into B2B business-to-business offerings, letting companies basically use their curriculum, maybe white label it, for training their own workforce.
Interesting. So corporate training, too.
Yeah. It really feels like they're trying to build this whole ecosystem around knowledge, proof of skills, and opportunity.
You know, if you connect all this to the bigger picture, Zen seems to be hinting at a future where knowing about AI, being AI literate, is just as fundamental as reading or writing or math.
Yeah, like a core skill for everyone.
Exactly. And you see this community aspect, too. Parents turning kits into neighborhood learning groups, teens showing off their AI projects. It feels very organic, a learning ecosystem.
See, it really does. And that's kind of the power of Zen's approach, isn't it? It's not about memorizing facts.
No.
It's about actually creating things, having verifiable proof of what you built, and really emphasizing shipping real work.
That combination of practical AI skills and the Web3 verification through the Zen card and the on-chain stuff, it's pretty unique.
It is. It's a pioneering blend, for sure.
So, stepping back, what does all this mean for the future of learning, really?
That's the big question to leave people with, I think.
Yeah. Think about it. This whole learning